A week after the Tokyo letdown, the numerous scandals of the games are still in the air. Oh, those Russians. More precisely, the Russian Olympic Committee team. No one expected this depleted team to perform at least fine, but they have made a miracle and won a gold by the second day. The cry that the Russians urgently must have them removed from the Olympics became louder and more aggressive every day. Many people would not want to have such inconvenient rivals at all. Shortly before the start of the Olympics, several athletes from different countries passed positive tests for doping. It was very frustrating for some people from the West, but there were no Russian athletes. Nevertheless, unfounded accusations, sidelong glances, and even direct insults fell from the very beginning of the Olympics. The Russian gymnast Artur Dalalan, who became the Olympic champion in the team all-around, was the first to be subjected to sarcastic comments on Twitter. Netizens were surprised that the Russian managed to cope with the injury in such a short time. But the West still know nothing about the Russian matter of spirit. They are really able to perform with injuries. And this was proved by another Russian athlete, Marta Martanova, 2 days later. The laments of the Americans are understandable. They performed much worse than expected from them, and these Russians were among the leaders of the medal standings. American rowers, French sabre players, and dozens of other representatives of Western countries simply failed, but Russian athletes were blamed for this. The American swimmer Murphy, who reigned for several years, lost several times to the Russian Rulov, but he shouted out about the impurity of all the swims. The most unbelievable thing happened at the end of the Olympics, during the rhythmic gymnastics competitions. In front of the whole world, the judges stole the victory from the Russian Evern sisters and gave it to the Israeli Laina Esrem, who dropped the ribbon. Earlier, such a mistake gave no chance even to get into the top 5, but humiliating of the Russians is worth even a fraud, and in this case, the modern Western turns out to be a sole loser in sport, in politics, in business, and even in war against terrorism.